Alright, so this is going to be the part 2 of the Lego build. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate your Lego to the bottom, and we're going to create a new sketch on the bottom. As you can see in the browser, there is some various sketches that are tied to some features. I'm just going to enlarge those so you can see that, expand those. Alright, so all those are tied to a specific feature that we've done through within part 1, but now we're going to add another one, and we're going to put a 2D sketch on the bottom. So I just orbited the piece around, select the bottom surface, and what I'm going to do is select my circle tool, and I'm going to navigate my cursor. And this is another shortcut for you here when finding the center of a rectangle within Inventor. As long as I navigate to what I think the center is, you're going to see you get some like a dotted green line. So that's giving me my vertical midpoint, and then if I move it, this gives me my horizontal. So there's no measurement involved here. I can very easily find the center point, and I'm going to drag out a circle, and this is going to be a 0.25, so it's 1/4 of an inch. And what I'm going to do then is create an offset circle. So we looked at the offset tool before, and I'm just going to drag a circle inside there. And I'm going to dimension these two so that there is a 1/32 of an inch between them. So that's 1/32. And I have an offset circle, so I have an outside and an inside circle that I offset. Now, with this, I'm going to place these. I need 2 more. So if you look at the bottom of the Lego, you should have 2 more circles that are your snap points for attaching other Legos. And what you're going to do to place those in, I'm just going to select my line tool and place a guide line that is 5/16. So we're going to measure that at 5/16. And I'm going to press escape, alright, because as of now I have the line tool selected. If I press escape, it takes me out of the line tool, and I'll select it again. So I'm going to select the line tool again and go to the left now at 5/16. And now that I have those spacers here, I'm just going to, with my selection cursor, so again I press escape to exit out of any tool I'm previously working on, I'm going to select the outside circle, hold shift, and that's very important, hold shift, and select the inside circle. You can see how both of these are highlighted blue, and now I'm going to press Control C and Control V, and I get a duplicate. I just get a copy, and I'm going to drag the center point over to the end point of that line segment, and I'm going to do that a second time. Control C, Control V, and drag that over to the end point. And now those spacers in here, I'm just going to delete those out, those guidelines. So now I have 3 identical circles, and they have an offset circle, and they're spaced out equally, and this is what we want. Alright, so I'm going to finish that sketch, and now I'm going to extrude these out. So I'm going to click on Extrude, and I'm going to extrude this at a distance of 1/4 of an inch, 0.25, and I'm just going to select the surface that I want to extrude, which is the space in between the 2 circles, and then extrude that out, and you get something like that. So now this is really starting to come together. Alright, okay, we're going to orbit this around to the top surface. Okay, I'm just going to change the view here a little bit. Okay, and what I'm going to do, if you look at the Lego has the word Legos on each pin. So I'm going to create a 2D sketch on the face, and use my text tool. And so I select the text tool, it's big A, and just left click and hold and drag out a text box. Then within that text box, we get a text box window pops up, formatting text. I'm going to go ahead and type in Lego, and I'm going to highlight that.